Module 5. Listening. Page 54. Exercise 2. You're going to hear an interview with a man called Christopher Winnie, whose holiday company organises environmentally friendly walking tours. For questions 1 to 6, choose the best answer, A, B, C or D.
Welcome to the holiday programme. Today I'm talking to Christopher Winnie, who runs a holiday company with a difference. He organises walking tours for holidaymakers all over the world, but says his main aim is to support the environment. Christopher, you've just won an award for actively promoting responsible tourism via your company ATG Oxford. Tell me, what inspired you to set up the company?
I used to be a not terribly successful travel writer, and when I was asked to do a book on long-distance walking, I jumped at the chance, in the knowledge that it might lead to other commissions. So I walked from London to Rome, and it was the most enjoyable thing I've ever done. I thought, why isn't everybody walking across Europe? Well, of course, people have been doing it for centuries, but nobody seemed to be tapping into the business potential. I reckoned that the idea of organised walking tours could easily catch on with people of all ages, especially if it was linked to the principles of conservation and sustainable tourism, because people who like walking generally like to give something back.
So how exactly does ATG give something back? Is it financial?
We give away 10% of our pre-tax profits to environmental charities. We also try to source only locally produced food and support local industries on our walking tours. You can't get away from the fact that there's an additional cost involved, but it's easily justified. I'm not a do-gooder with a mad gleam in my eye, but if the objective of my business was just for me to enjoy a better lifestyle, it'd be a very limiting exercise. I really want to think carefully about what we do with the money we make. And if the choice is paying off my bank loan or restoring a unique piece of landscape, then there's no contest.
So what sort of people do your holidays appeal to?
Nice ones. Walking is a great leveller. We have all sorts, from the rich and famous to people who have really saved hard to afford one of our holidays. But people who are attracted to what we offer tend to be like-minded. We cater for all levels of walkers. You don't have to be superbly fit. There are some clients who hardly get any exercise normally, but they still end the holiday smiling. Our clients come from all backgrounds, but they soon find something in common with each other. People who go walking tend not to be elitist.
Running a business without advertising is quite a risk. What made you decide to stop?
If what we're offering isn't good enough to make people come back year after year and recommend our products to their friends, then we're failing in our task. I had no argument with the advertising we did. We just realised we could do without it. Deciding to cut it out and to put revenue into conservation projects instead was a nervous moment, but we've survived. For a company founded on principles of conservation, it wasn't a hard choice to make, and judging by our clients' response, I believe the sentiment is appreciated.
And what's the key to ensuring that what you offer really represents responsible tourism?
Travel and tourism is a tough industry, but good environmental practice is just a question of awareness. Of course, it's about maintaining high standards in terms of providing the right kind of activities and also making sure that the accommodation available meets the needs and expectations of clients. But above all, it's down to the people you employ. All those recruited need to embrace the company's objectives, and this has to be reinforced through ongoing training. For instance, we like to use exclusively organic produce on our trips, which requires someone on the ground locally to keep a close watch on participating hotels and restaurants. It's important to have confidence in all aspects of the service you provide. It's a question of going the extra mile.
How do you see the future of environmentally friendly tourism?
When we started, many people were ignorant of the whole concept. Now, though, it's something everyone's at least heard of. And there's even a danger that certain travel journalists are getting bored with it, portraying it as wishy-washy idealism, which couldn't be further from the truth. Personally, I'd like to see more of the large companies becoming voluntarily involved in conservation and playing their part in convincing the tourists. If this doesn't happen, tourism will have an increasingly destructive effect in many areas of the world. Careful investment in local communities, on the other hand, creates a wealth of common understanding and goodwill, which is of immense long-term value.
Thank you, Christopher. We'll have to leave it there. I wish you every success.
Now play the recording again.